Hey, welcome back to my Basement Bill's kitchen where I cook by the neon light. Last week I had an entire episode done to realize that my microphone stopped working. It was super delicious, and if I get around to figuring out how to do a voiceover, which is probably pretty easy, but I didn't add it to my must-do list because I had already figured out when I was going to do this and how, and plans changed. So here I am again. I am tired today. It's raining outside. The kids had homecoming last night, and I generally just want to sit down and watch the Bills play. So today we're going to make my grandmother's clam dip. I actually bought the ingredients for it last week, but I think I'm going to pop some stuff in the air fryer and have clam dip for dinner. So this is my grandmother's clam dip. I have been making this forever and ever and ever. You need red onion. I love red onions. I use them as much as I can. And there is some science behind cutting them and like letting them sit for a little bit and the juices and then using them in your food. I swear that this is part of the reason why our family stays so healthy. All right, cream cheese. Any cream cheese you want. I'm knocking stuff over. I just happen to buy the regular kind, the Philadelphia kind. Clam dip, sheepers. See, I tell you, I'm tired. I'm doing this, and hopefully it's like 5 minutes in and out. Get it done. Clam dip, minced clams. You need the can, and don't get rid of all the juices right away because you need a little bit of that. Worcestershire, lemon juice, Worcestershire, lemon juice, and to eat them, you have to have Fritos. Okay, this is a must. Let's get started. All right, super easy. So we want to take this out and let it start to warm up. Just room temperature. Just makes it easy. Throw that away. We're going to need a can opener. This can opener has been with me for a long time, okay? I've gone through a lot of cheapy plastic ones. It may not be the greatest, but it does its job, and I haven't had to throw it away because I've had to throw away several other can openers. It's annoying. Okay, don't get rid of all your clam juice yet, but minced clams. That's what they look like in there. Hello, minced clams. Oh boy, making a mess. All right, take your onion, cut it up. Ding. Now listen, I'm no super chef, okay? Just doing my best here. I'm gonna throw this in the garbage because as this is our basement, I try not to throw food stuff away down here because the garbage doesn't get changed as often, and there's no disposal down here, which I use a lot upstairs. You can use however much of this onion as you want. I'm probably going to use the whole thing because, like I said, it smells like an onion, but it's so good for you. Okay, pour all those clams in. We're going to get our cream cheese, open it up, and we're going to put the entire block in there. All right. Our garbage bin. Take a little Worcestershire. Now remember, I told you I don't measure anything. I just do the best I can. A little lemon juice. A little salt and pepper. Get to mashing. If it's looking a little thick, that's when you're going to add a little bit more clam juice. But we're going to mix all this together. And really, the best way to know if something is delicious is to taste it. So when you're cooking, you taste it. This is just a really easy recipe. My father-in-law really loves it. It's something I brought into his life you know, with all my charm and cooking. But this is a family staple, and anytime that we see my grandmother, which is few and far between, she's currently living in upstate New York. She's a Jets fan, but we'll let her be. Oh gosh, this is very ASMR-y today. I'm gonna get all this in there. It's looking pretty good. This is what it looks like. Just if you want to watch me. Oh, wow. This is the best cooking I've ever seen anyone do. Thank you. Thank you. Mix it all together. Honestly, this is how I cook regularly. I'm constantly talking to myself. You guys just have the pleasure of accompanying me. And because it has to do with bills, and the onions are getting to my eyeballs. Okay, it's got one. It's got a hold of one. We also received a very nice gift from my sister-in-law this week, bills related. It did not make me cry. The onion is making me cry. We got our little people. Yes, we do. This is our second collection. We have, you know, it doesn't say the year on the first one. It just says series 1. And then we have the 2025. As they're getting smarter, you know. Advertising. All right, guys. It's looking pretty good. But again, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, just mixed. It's cream cheese. Can't go wrong. Salt, pepper, lemon juice, Worcestershire. I'm actually going to add a little bit more clam juice. I had some in there, but we're just going to add a little bit more to make it a little thinner. Spilling. I just got on. Man, I'm a wreck today, guys. But I'm doing this because, right, I said to myself, I'm going to do something that's for me, that's a little creative. So I'm doing it, even though I'm very tired. And I would just rather be sitting on the couch right now. Being down here, it's kind of quiet. And I know that the boys just got home from lacrosse. And they probably don't know where I am right now. And no one has come looking for me yet. So sometimes it can be a little quiet down here. Okay. Gosh, I did make a mess on this countertop here. It's all right. Little mess never hurt anybody. The cat will enjoy the smell of the clams. All right. A little more ASMR for you, which I think is gross, by the way. Okay, it's not my thing. It's just what's thinging right now. The thing with these is they're a little harder and salty. Also, they're one of the best options for a fried chippy type chip because they're only really made with a few ingredients. So you can fact check me on that. All right, let's taste test and see. I need a little Worcestershire and probably a little bit more seasoning. And if you really want the recipe, I'm sure you can Google it, or I can figure it out and write it down. But at this point, it's one of those recipes I made 100 times. You just know when it's right. So a little bit more Worcestershire in there because it was tasting a little lemony. Also, it's better when it sits. So this is going to be set up and ready. Say that. None of the beep clocks down here work. This says 10:59. That says 5:53. I don't think either of them are right. Mamma mia. Just drop that in. Don't add the top to the clam dip. Okay. Mixing. Smells good. Smells like I know it. This needs to set in the fridge. This needs to set in the fridge, and you're good to go. I'm telling you, even if you're not a clam person, this just takes you to the clam side. Even if you're not a clam person, it's pretty good. So enjoy all this. We'll finish it up with a Go Bills. And how fun is this? The Bills are coming to Atlanta, and that's where we currently are living now. So we are taking my son. We've got people traveling in from different parts of the country, and we're going to go to the game. So I don't know what's going to happen next week, Monday, because it's a Monday night game, cooking wise, but I don't know. I'm excited. I'm going to see the Bills. So go Bills. Thanks for hanging with me in my Basement Bills kitchen. Have a great week, and let's get that W. Big dubs.